Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it. Niggas.
This is what the Nets do to me. Look in my face. This is what the Nets have forced me to do. This is what you forced me to do, Nets. This is embarrassing. 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 I don't even know what to say. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Don't you laugh at me in the chat. Don't laugh at me in the chat.
This dude said Jack played Seth in 3, dude. My boy Jack.
So if you're watching this stream, the Nets just lost to the Sixers, missing their 3 best players. Can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Last year, we go down and we beat Harden and Embiid, 30-point blowout. But we can't beat Tobias Harris and Shake Milton? We can't beat those guys. We can't guard Tobias Harris. Korkmaz is hitting threes. Niang is talking smack to KD. We can't do that.
Shots from half court.
Like, come on, son.
Everywhere.
Come on, son. Come on, son. Yeah. I don't even know how to start this game, bro. Well, the first quarter happened, and it was a weird. Like I said, we all thought this was going to be a light game, but in the NBA, where anything where Korkmaz and Shake Milton and Tobias Harris can beat KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons, like you can't make this stuff up in the NBA. Only in the NBA this happens. So the first quarter, Nick Claxton. Early great start for Nick Claxton in that first quarter. He had 8 of the first 10. Ben Simmons' playmaking was great in the first quarter. 4 assists in 2 minutes. We were 10-2 with 9 minutes left. Doc had to call a timeout because it was so good of a start for us. But this goes back to Sean Marks's roster construction. We have no centers that could rebound. None. Nets were struggling on the glass. 15-4 run by the Sixers. So we up in the first quarter, and all of a sudden, the Sixers start making shots, and we can't get no defensive rebounds. Claxton struggling. Ben Simmons can't get no boards. KD, I don't know what KD's doing. KD's just standing there. He's just standing there. He's not getting no rebounds. He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna stand here. Montrezl Harrell was eating on the boards early in the first half. We could not get a board. We arguably are the worst defensive rebounding team in the NBA. We have to be. And what's crazy is the Sixers are the worst offensive rebounding team in the NBA. So that just shows you how bad our rebounding is. How bad. It's embarrassing. Let me read the super chat. The lineup with Kyrie, Harris, Patty, Curry, and Claxton. Yeah, we're gonna get to Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn. Shame on you, Jacques, tonight. Shame on you. Shame on everybody on the Nets, but shame on you too, Jacques. Shame on you, Jacques. Jacques Vaughn. Shame on you, Jacques. Shout out to Hold My Latte. Speechless. Yeah, speechless. I don't even know what to say. Where was I already? I forgot where I was. I was in the second quarter.
Yeah, we're getting every rebound.
Every rebound we could not get. So it was a 15-4 run first quarter. End of the first quarter, the Sixers led the Nets 34-26. Timeout Vaughn. Nets trailed the Sixers 42-30. We were just out rebounded 18-8 at the 8:45 minute mark. Philly scored 20 of its 42 points in the paint. You know what I'm saying? We have no paint defense, and we couldn't get rebounds. Kyrie and KD was just cold. Ben, what the bright spot of the game was Ben. Ben actually played. To me, Ben actually played between Ben and Kyrie. Ben actually played the best. I mean, I don't know
Ben
how you
had the
feel about
best
it.
game out of everyone
Yeah,
tonight.
Ben
Played
and
it on
Kyrie
both
versus
sides,
yeah.
facilitated, finished. He was good.
Yeah. Somebody said we can't blame nobody anymore. Yeah, I can't even show my face. I'm not showing my face tonight. You see me. You see how look what the Nets do to me. Look what the Nets have done to me. This is how I'm feeling tonight. I can't even show my face.
No
I
cap,
can't.
you got the same idea as me, bro.
yeah,
You got the same fucking idea as me.
yeah.
Can't show my face for nothing in
I
these
can't
streets,
show
bro.
my face. I'm embarrassed.
Nope.
I'm
Fuck that.
embarrassed tonight, bro. I'm embarrassed.
I'm
bro.
just elite. I'm simply elite. I just turn off the camera.
Simply.
Where was I? So the second half came and this is where the Nets give us hope in that second half. The third quarter came. We saw the Ben and Clocks lineup light it up. We had it, I think it was tied 69-60, or was it? No, okay, so we were down 63-57 at the half. Niang makes that buzzer beater. Then the third quarter came, we made that little run. It was 69-68. Claxton had 12 points, 6 for 7 shooting. The Nets gave us hope in that third quarter, as they usually do. They give us hope. And this is sad to say this because this is a team of the Sixers that don't have anybody except for Milton, all-star Tobias Harris all of a sudden, and Korkmaz and Niang. In the third quarter, the Sixers led the Nets 85-82. We were shooting 58% from the floor. Sixers outscored the Nets by 20. Oh, the Sixers bench outscored the Nets by 20. It was just like I said in the fourth quarter. Kyrie showed up in that fourth. Kyrie started cooking in that fourth. KD was just, I don't know what was wrong with KD tonight. I don't know, like what was KD's stats tonight? KD just seemed disengaged.
Yeah, how about this? Ass. His stats were ass tonight. Like, I would be honest. Like, yo, I'm only here for like a couple of seconds because I gotta wake up OD early, so I'm gonna just just came to say.
Just give your take on this game, bro, and then you can go, bro.
Like, bro, if anything, I low key saw this coming because it felt too fucking safe. Like we felt like, oh, this was too much of a layup. Like you knew the team was gonna fumble it in some form of way, and I'm not surprised. So to me, I had no real expectation to actually win something this season, and a game like this only affirms it. I don't feel like we're gonna do anything this season, but at the same time, we do blow it up. I think we're getting into a proper rebuild. So honestly, moving forward, I think we're in a steady state where we're kind of just stuck with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and I say that because old habits die hard. It's the same shit since like for the past 3 years. Shit effort, poor offensive rebounding,
3-point defense,
like terrible defense every time. So honestly, I think the mentality for every Nets fan going forward, don't invest any form of meaningful time into this team until they genuinely show you they're worth the fucking watching. Because if anything, if it wasn't for Nets Kingdom and honestly doing the due diligence for this, I would stop watching the team by now. Regardless of what's going on, whether Ben Simmons
is that bad? It's that bad, bro.
They're not worth our time. Like, let's be honest, they're not worth our time. I don't think anybody on this panel will be watching this team if it wasn't for Nets Kingdom. So moving forward, until they show us to actually give a fuck, I'm only doing this for the sense of stream and just to connect with people that talk ball. That's the only reason I'm going to be watching this fucking season, because honestly, I don't expect anything. And on the same time, I don't expect any path, whether we blow it up or keep it moving, to even be good. Like logically think about it. So that's where I'm with it. I'm gonna hit the hay. I gotta wake up OD early. Shout out AJ, shout out Rage.
Shout out you, man. Tough night, man.
Thanks for popping up.
I'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Are you going up? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
It's a back-to-back tomorrow?
Yeah, back-to-back tomorrow.
I think we win it.
Hopefully, man. This is
like
the Raptors are without Scotty Barnes and
see that without anybody doesn't mean shit no more.
They're without Scotty Barnes, so we're going to lose. and Pascal Siakam.
Do we
So they're
play
going
better
thirds.
when good players are in the lineup? Like when guys are actually like there, are we better now? Like I'm trying to figure out.
2 years
No,
out, we're gonna lose.
if anything, this team just said, "All right, we're gonna go into this easy," and look what happened. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
a
like they
very
forgot they
simple
were
equation.
professionals.
It's a very simple equation. We went in, overlooked our opponent, and got punched in the mouth. If anything, Ben Simmons, I liked how he played. Like that's surprising bright spot. Ben Simmons looked genuinely good these past 3 games. Genuinely good. So other than that, I have no expectations this season, whether we make a trade or not. And it's probably best we start putting our time to something else. Because let's be honest, every other New York team is actually worth watching. Even the team across the water.
That hurts to say. That hurts. That hurts.
Like I'm saying, it's messed up if the team across the water they have something to look forward to. Meanwhile, if we blow it up, sorry, we might not even have anything worthwhile. So it's gonna be Nets World for this season. I'm gonna still be here, but I'm gonna be so disengaged with the see. Like they
Shit is
have
embarrassing, bro.
they have to show us that they care.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only way we can save this season, bro. Because we can't keep having performances like that.
It's like how you not care about this? Is national television. Like, what are we? How do you not care? Let me read these super chats.
Like you win this game, you go 9-9. So
We about to be like I said, we about to be 500. Like, how you guys not care about this shit, bro? Like, take advantage of this shit, bro. Shout out to Robert West. He said Joe Harris hasn't hit a shot that matters. Nets hired the black Steve Nash as head coach. Dudes playing Seth at the 3 and Harris at the power forward. Yes, we're gonna get to Jacques Vaughn. Dante Reeves. Sean Mark should have never gave Joe Harris that oversized contract. Yeah, man. Joe Harris is getting all the slander, well-deserved slander for Joe Harris tonight, man. And I don't well-deserved slander tonight. Joe was. Shout out to Dante Reeves. He said, "Bro, this team really got cooked by G League Sixers team, missing 3 of their starters. Blow this franchise up and start over." I feel your pain, man. I feel Nest Nation's in pain tonight, bro. This is embarrassing. I can't even show my face. I can't show my face.
And that's my thing. Who are we gonna get if we blow it up, though? That's
what I'm saying. Yeah,
we can't properly rebuild. That's the thing. After this draft, what is there to properly build on?
Yeah, with no picks, rebuild with no picks.
With no pick, it's more likely going to be a swap to another team if we get that. We
have no picks. How are you going to rebuild? How are you going to blow it up with no picks?
People don't realize.
Mr. Rudy Poo said, Mr. Rudy Poo, that's hilarious. Nets just lost to the team with a guy named the Minivan. It's pathetic performance. Yeah, pathetic performance. Like I said, the 3-point defense was terrible tonight. The Sixers shot 50% from 3. Like only 16 for 32 from 3, 50%, and Nets shot 32%. We got out rebounded 49 to 35. Turnovers, we had 15 turnovers to the Sixers 10, and points in the paint. We actually had more points in the paint than them. But yeah, so like I said, let me get to this fourth quarter where it started getting down. We made a little run. And then we started getting down to the 5-minute mark. I think we were down 10. Was it 10? And it was just every time the Nets will make a 3 and we would cut the lead, it's like we would let up a 3. We wouldn't play defense, and Korkmaz or Niang would hit a 3. You know what I'm saying? And it was just bad defense on the 3-point line. We were switching. We're just a soft team. We're so soft. Like the NBA is soft, but like the Nets are even softer. We're just soft. Switching soft. No one's communicating. You know what I'm saying? I see Matisse Thybulle had like 4 wide open 3s in the third quarter. I seen Niang had wide open 3s. Melton, and these guys are NBA players.
Hard, so like old habits die hard. It's been like this since KD and Kyrie came here.
Yeah,
like it's to the point the players have to fix that shit themselves.
Yeah.
You can only take a horse to the water. You can't make it drink. Like,
yeah. No, I mean,
Like, you
there
know
was
what
a
I'm
player.
saying?
Those are players bad tonight, but I'm gonna get to Vaughn because Vaughn was very bad tonight too. I'm gonna get to Vaughn.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna talk about what the players should have done. Like I said, it was this game was about effort. The Nets didn't. The Sixers wanted more than we did. You know, we didn't give that. We didn't play hard. We played like a team that was just soft and ready to pack it up. We played like we was already in Toronto. That's what we basically did. We might as well just pack our bags to Toronto in the first half. In the first half,
That's a
because that's how
terrible
we were playing.
mentality to have. That's just a terrible mentality to have.
Yeah, the mentality was crazy. I mean, Ben Simmons was great. Ben Simmons was the only one who came to play. And I'm trying to think of somebody else. Kyrie didn't wake up to the fourth. KD was ghost. Joe Harris was trash. Patty Mills was bad. Royce was bad. I'm trying to think of somebody. Claxton was decent. I'll give Claxton a little bit. He was actually pretty good tonight. But everybody else was bad.
And one more thing before I dip out.
Yeah.
Ben and Clax cannot work anymore. It's time to
You don't it?
nah,
that it's a,
Been it, bro.
That's the thing
Over.
about this game, because a
Over.
lot of people keep arguing me about that on Twitter, and it's like y'all act like I want Ben and Clax to play the entire game. That's not how basketball works. But this lineup that Ben and Clax were in, the 2 times Ben and Clax were in, it sparked the game for us. The first quarter, we were up when Ben and Clax were in. Down at halftime, they put Ben and Clax again in the third quarter, and then we made the run and we were up until Royce O'Neal let Tobias Harris score 2 straight buckets, and then the Sixers went on a run. So it's like, for defensive purposes, it could work, because we saw in the Blazers game it worked. But I don't want Nets Nation to be. Y'all are so caught up in the spacing. It don't give a fuck if Ben and Clax are together at the same time. It don't care about no spacing. If Joe Harris is 1 for 7,
it can work.
If Patty Mills is 1 for 6, and Royce O'Neal is missing shots, all our spaces are missing shots. It don't matter about no spacing. It don't matter. If your shooters are missing shots, you know what I'm saying?
Unless it's like a big team, bend that lineup. Like, unless it's like a genuine,
bro. If Kyrie's 1 for 6, if Kyrie's 2 for 4, 2 for 5 from 3, or he's not. If none of our shooters are making shots, it don't matter if Ben and Clax are in the same lineup. Like, why do y'all keep like harping on that Ben and Clax in the same lineup?
This was the one game where Royce O'Neal was actually like he didn't miss. He went 4 for 4 and 3 for 3 from 3, but it was like, I mean, that one guy can only do so much. Then when your supposedly best shooter is shooting 1 for 7 from the field and 1 for 6 from 3. I mean, Steph Curry had an eye game.
Did KD even take a shot tonight? Did KD take a 3 tonight? KD even take a 3 tonight?
He did. It was terrible though.
You know what I'm saying?
He tried to chuck a 3 to just say fuck it, throw something up, but honestly, but with the Ben and Clax thing, I speak from a perspective of offense. Defense, it's beautiful, but offense, like.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not. It don't matter who you put in.
I don't feel like it outweighs how it is on offense. That's my thing.
I'm saying if Joe's 1 for 7, Patty's 1 for 4. Seth is what was Seth tonight?
5 for 12 and then 2 for 6 from the
5 for 12.
Yeah,
it was 2 for 6.
Remove the numbers and just put ass. He was ass.
I'm saying, like, y'all talking about so much spacing. If our shooters are not hitting shots, we're not going to be spaced at all. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be no spacing at all. Like, y'all so like.
I mean,
you know what I'm
saying? And then you got the guys on deep, or you got the 76ers shooting 50% from 3 tonight.
Yeah. Somebody said Yuta is the only good shooter on our team. That's true. I guess Yuta is the only one that could shoot on our team.
Yeah, Kyrie shot 2 for 8 from 3 tonight.
2 for 8 from 3. Like, if Kyrie's not, like I said, it's not gonna work at all. You know what I'm saying?
We shot 32% from 3 tonight.
Like I said, I don't want to get caught up in that Ben and Clax thing, because it's like, to me, it depends on the team you're playing, and to me, it depends on if our shooters are hitting. Because if Joe Harris and Royce and everybody was hitting tonight, that Ben and Clax thing would have worked. You know what I'm saying? Ben and Clax would have worked tonight if our shooters were hitting. If people were hitting shots, if Kyrie and KD are hitting shots, no one would have been complaining about Ben and Clax lineup. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smooth. He said, "Get Patty and Joe out of here. They are not who they used to be. We need real sharpshooters. Trade them for a defensive center." Yeah, Joe Harris is on that trade block. Everybody got Joe Harris. Yeah, everybody got Joe Harris on that trade block tonight.
Bro, Jakob Poeltl, Mo Bamba, I even seen Vucevic's name thrown around. Any of those, I'll preferably do Vucevic because that's a big you can put with Ben Simmons.
Oh, Vucevic, yeah. He's a good. He would be a good stretch 5.
Ooh, that would be great. But
yeah, that would be. Boogie, you know, we've been talking about Boogie all season. They're not going to sign Boogie.
Nah, but
Kyrie's been shooting 29% from 3 on 8 attempts, but he will get better throughout the season. Yeah, Kyrie tonight. He struggled tonight, but like I said, he in the fourth quarter, at least he showed me effort. That's not even
like I'm worried about Kyrie though. I mean, when Joe Harris,
I'm not worried about Kyrie
6
either.
and
Like I said,
1 for 6 and 3. I'm not worried about what Kyrie's doing if he's still getting 23 points.
It's his second game back, and like I said, he's been gone for 8 games, 7 games, whatever it is. Second game back, like I expect him to go through it. But even when him, all I wanted him from the first half, I thought he should have been better on the defensive end. He should have gave more effort on defensive end, but he showed that in the second half. Like in the fourth quarter, he showed me something because he got to stop. He told Joe Harris was getting cooked one-on-one by Tobias Harris every single time. Well, cooked by the whole team because they was isolating Joe on switches. Kyrie was like, "Yo, chill. Let me guard Tobias one time." He got to stop on Tobias, and then I think we made like a little run, but then we gave up threes.
That was too little, too late.
Yeah, like I said, in the fourth quarter, Kyrie showed me something.
Should have done that like in the third quarter.
Yeah, they should have been done that. Somebody said literally trade Joe Harris for Thomas Bryant. Damn, Joe Harris is bad today.
Thomas Bryant, what we doing? Okay,
yo,
I know he shot bad. We're talking about? I literally just said.
I know he shot bad. What are we doing?
I literally just said Jakob Poeltl, Mo Bamba, Vucevic. Where does Thomas Bryant even fit?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Somebody. Yo, they're going crazy right now. Y'all going crazy in the comments.
But I gotta wake up OD early, so I just came in. You know, I can't just leave it hanging when I have the opportunity.
No, you good, bro. You good.
I'm saying shout out to Chad. Yeah, shout out to Chad. Shout out to the panel. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, bro. What was I gonna say? Oh, about this team, right? So it's like, bro, the first thing, throw all the X's and O's out, right? This is about effort. You got to give effort. You got to play with some heart, play with some pride. We played with no pride. We were just soft tonight, just very soft, except for Ben Simmons and I'll give Clax those two Ben Simmons and Clax. I'll give those guys. They actually played decent tonight. I'll give them hard because they seem like they were into it and they playing hard. Everybody else was just lollygagging. And Kyrie turned up in the fourth, but it was too late, bro. You can't lollygag the whole game and then turn up in the fourth. Same with KD. KD gets smoked too. I don't know what happened to KD tonight. 20 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 turnovers. KD wasn't boxing out. He didn't look engaged on defense. I know what to say about KD. This was an unusual game for KD. Like it was just I couldn't even explain what KD's performance tonight.
And that 25 point
the streak is over. Yeah, gone. The streak is over. What else? Oh, Vaughn. Now I'm gonna get to Vaughn. Vaughn. He was doing so good. It's like Vaughn has great games, and then he has the ultra low. He has the 4-game winning streak, 156 points by the Kings. Good game by the Blazers. Terrible loss by the Sixers. Like, come on, bro. Coach, what is this coaching imbalance you have? You know, the lineups there was a lineup he put out: Seth, Patty, Joe Harris. Come on, bro. Was it? Well, no. I'm sorry. Kyrie, Patty, Seth, and Joe Harris. Come on, bro.
Really? It's like Royce O'Neal's shooting.
He put a lineup in of Kyrie, Patty, Seth, and Joe Harris. Come on, bro. What are we going back in time to Steve Nash? We're going back in time. That's what we doing. 3-guard lineups. 3-guard lineups. That's what we doing. We getting out rebounded the whole game, and then you put that lineup in. You know what I'm saying? The rotations were just awful tonight. You saw Joe Harris was not doing shit tonight. You saw him getting cooked. They were isolating Joe Harris on multiple possession after possession after possession. As a coach, you're supposed to sub him out. Take him out the game. Jacques Vaughn. Why didn't you take him out the game?
He had ultra faith in Joe Harris.
You saw it. Kyrie literally had to tell Joe to chill. I'm gonna guard Tobias Harris because you're getting cooked so much. I don't care. We could have put anybody in. DDJ, Kessler would have played better defense than Joe Harris tonight. But you stuck with Joe Harris. I don't know why you stuck with him to the fourth quarter for too many minutes, and then you pulled a plug when we're down by 10 in the 3 minutes left or a minute left.
Yeah,
You pulled the plug on the team, and then with 2 minutes left, and we were down. I think it was 10. No, 3 minutes left. We were down by 10. Let me know in the chat right now what the score
3
was.
minutes, 3.
3 minutes left, and we were down by 10.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. You pulled a plug. You know what? Down by 10 with 3 minutes left is in the NBA. That's nothing in the NBA. You can come back from that in the NBA, but hey, he said he guess he doesn't care that much about this game, or I don't know if he wanted to prove a point. But to me, we could have came back. Well, we still had a shot. We still had a shot with 10.8 with KD and Kyrie, 10 points, 3 minutes left. I'm not giving up. That's just me. Let me know in the chat if you guys are giving. You should just gave up. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, the team didn't care tonight. Shout out to AK718. Yuta has been carrying. Yeah, Yuta. It's just like seems like Yuta's the brightest spot. It's like, does this team turn into trash without Yuta? Are we trash without Yuta?
That's bad. If so,
Yuta is the MVP of this team.
He's the glue, man.
What are we doing? He's the glue guy. He's the glue.
He's the glue.
He's the glue.
No, it's not even KD, bro. It's Yuta.
Oh, Julian's here. Oh, Julian's here. Okay, I didn't see it. My bad, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, like this shit is. Where was I talking about? Oh, Jacques. Let me not. You're not done, Jacques Vaughn. So you don't sub out Joe Harris, right? Joe Harris getting cooked the whole night. You're not subbing him out. Cooked in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, we actually make a slight run, and every time we make that run, what do the Sixers do? Switch. Let's get Joe Harris back out here. You know what I'm saying? You would think make an adjustment. You didn't make no adjustment. You put a 3-guard lineup in, or how many guards was in there? You put Joe Harris at the 4. We're getting eaten up on the boards. You know what I'm saying? And then the rotations too. You early on, you started banning Simmons and Clax, and it was working. You took both of them out for some reason. I don't know why you took both of them out, and you put Markieff Morris at the 5 when we're getting killed on the glass. Markieff Morris is not a good rebounder. So I'm confused. Why don't you stagger banning Clax's minutes? You don't stagger their minutes. You put Markieff at the 5 for us to get killed on the boards. It's like, that doesn't make sense. You at least keep Claxton at one time and Ben Simmons at one time. Claxton didn't get back into the game in the first half till like the late in the second quarter. And then by the time he came in, he actually gave us a boost. We caught back up, but it was like I said, the rotations were just off tonight. I don't know what you were doing tonight. Somebody said no game was over. So y'all okay with y'all?
I think it was more than. I think it was a little bit more than 10.
It was more than 10.
Yeah, I think it was like 13, 14. It was 14. It was 112-98.
It was 112-98. Okay, so y'all would have gave up, or y'all would have just...
I don't even know. I'm not really gonna get up on. I'm not gonna really get on him for that. I feel like he should have waited for like 2 minutes though.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, because like I said, like, 14 with 3 minutes left. I still seen teams come back from that, bro.
Yeah,
but you
also have to like hit every shot, and they got to miss every shot. The Sixers weren't going to miss. They didn't do it the whole game.
Somebody said it was 11.
Shot the whole game.
It was 11.
Was it? I saw 112-98. That's the tweet I got.
All right. Oh, okay. It was 112-98. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out Lenny. He said the coach was bad and all around effort from most of the players were inconsistent. Played down to the competition and got burned. Yeah, we got burned. Like I said, in the grand scheme of things, this is not like a huge game, like loss. It's just an embarrassing loss. I mean, we're 8-10, but it's just an embarrassing, like, shitty loss. Like, like, it shouldn't be like this. As Nets fans, we don't deserve this, bro. We don't we don't deserve you. And granted, the Sixers, they did beat the Bucks without Maxey and Harden, but did they have Embiid when they beat the Bucks? Because last game they beat the Bucks. I know they beat Giannis, But I think
Yeah,
they still had
they had
Embiid,
Embiid. They had Embiid.
They had Embiid. Yeah. So look, the Sixers, like I said, and forget about the Sixers lineup. It's just in the NBA in general. Like the NBA, I know people look on paper and they see superstars and bench players and role players, superstars. But in the NBA, it doesn't work like that. Any team could lose on a given night. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it all. I've seen the Bucks have their full squad and lose to a Pistons team with nobody. It's just how it is in the NBA. If you don't come to play hard, or you do take these games off, or you think you just play loggy dotty, you're gonna take a L. You're gonna lose. You gotta take every game serious. I don't care who's out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tweeted that out early. I said we gotta take these 2 games. We have to take it serious. Like it's like these guys are actually playing out there.
Bro, of course, Georges Niang was 1 for 7 from 3 last game.
Yeah, he was shooting out his mind. Of course, the Sixers shoot out their minds. Shake Milton was wilding. DeAnthony Melton was going crazy. Philly fans is blowing my Twitter up. They going crazy. Shout out to Joel. He said, "I'm so hurt. I don't know why I live in Brooklyn. Why wasn't I born in Boston?" Yo, you gotta chill, bro.
Nah, bro, you're wild, bro.
Don't do that.
You're wild. That's crazy. Why wasn't I born in Boston?
Why wasn't I born in Boston?
That's crazy.
Joe ruined everything in the first quarter. Signed, dropped Joe, and signed Dwight Howard. You can't sign Dwight though.
He's in Taiwan, and it's also Taiwan. He's in Taiwan.
Yeah.
It's not like he's playing NBA players at all.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think I have anything else on this game. Like I said, we got to come back and we better win tomorrow. Like I said, we better win tomorrow.
Who play tomorrow?
The Raptors. But they're without Siakam, Achuya.
Don't say that. Don't you say that. Don't.
Scotty Barnes is questionable, so we're going to lose.
Don't you say that. Don't start it. Don't start it. Don't you say that. They don't have Barnes. They don't have.
They're without key pieces, so Champagne's gonna drop 60.
Yeah, Yuta is a key player. He is. Yuta is a key. Well, if Joe is not going to hit shots, I mean, we're paying $17 million to Joe Harris. If he's not going to hit shots, it's. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Nah, you know who's gonna kill us? Thaddeus Young, dude.
Thaddeus Young. He's about to go for 40.
Yeah.
And anything but Thaddeus Young, bro.
Nah, my boy. Nah, Malachi Flynn is the type of guy to kill us.
Yeah,
I'd rather get killed by him than a guy named Thaddeus, bro. Thaddeus is just a crazy name. Like,
Thaddeus is crazy.
Mr. Thad is gonna drop 60.
I'm not coming, bro, if he does that.
Somebody said it's Josiah's fault. I agree. Josiah and Sean Marks got to take some blame for this too, because look at the centers. We all know what's wrong with our team right now with our roster. We don't have a backup point guard. We don't have another center.
The rebounding's so blatant, but let's not fix it.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious we don't have somebody.
Let's just wait till the buyout market. Let's wait. Let's wait that long because it's a smart thing to do. Sean Marks is smart.
So obvious, and you continue. Sean Marks still has a job. Josiah, your GM still has a job after what he's done. He's the one who brought Nash here.
He stands.
He's the one who brought Nash here.
He stands with it.
He's the one that didn't sign Boogie or sign any other center. He went into the season with two centers, 2 young centers. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Did you listen to KD's podcast? Even KD said it. Claxton's our only center we haven't been playing Dayron. Claxton's basically our only center. Come on, bro. Come on, Sean Marks. Like, what are we doing, bro?
We're really waiting for that buyout market. We wouldn't even go. We were not even going to go for a center. Like we gotta just stick it out. We gotta see how every team plays. We gotta let the team gel. Shut up. Trade for somebody already. I don't care. Joe Harris isn't gonna do. He can't. I mean, it's clear he can't do anything besides shoot. And even but he can't even shoot. He isn't even shooting right now. If he's not shooting,
if he's like I said, if he's not hitting shots, you gotta take him out. That's why I was surprised why Vaughn left him in so long. It's like, bro, I know for a fact Kessler Edwards or DDJ, one of those two would have been playing better defense than Joe Harris.
Joe Harris did 0 things right today. You could have put some random hobo out in the street out there, and he still would have probably gave you 2.
At least try to foul Tobias or something because he was getting cooked. Bro.
Get someone from the NYC subway. I'm telling you, they play better defense. Even someone who's 5'4".
Yeah. Shout out to E King. Shout out to you. She said, "Do you think they are going to trade Kyrie? Twitter is pushing it."
No. Not now.
No. And people why would we trade Kyrie right now? Like,
KD's got to request a trade first.
If we trade Kyrie now, then they're gonna all go full blow it up mode. But you can't go full. You shouldn't be full. I know Nets fans are saying blow it up, but we're 8-10. People gotta relax. Like still a long season.
We still are like we're still only in like.
If we go on a 5-game winning streak, or a 4-game winning streak after this, we can shoot up to the 4th seed. That's how close the East is right now. We're
still pretty early in the season. Like,
yeah,
who knows if anything changes? Because nothing ever changes with like the Nets ever. But who knows? Like it's the NBA. Everything's happening.
Like, you know how close the East is? Like I said, if you win a couple of games in a row, you can shoot right up to the 4th seed.
Even we're still in the play-in. Like,
yeah. So you can't y'all just blow it up stuff. Is like y'all gotta relax with that. Just relax.
We're not the only team like that has talent that is doing poor as well.
Yeah. Shout out to Joel. He said I'm embarrassed to be a Nets fan today. Look at my face. Do you think I'm not embarrassed, Joel?
Nah, he's happy.
Do you think I'm not embarrassed? Look at my face.
Happy. I can tell. You're happy. He's so glad that the 76ers were just like they were making all their shots. He was so proud.
Shout out to Maya. She said even the sports commentators talk about how we need a center. Yeah, it's just embarrassing at this point, bro. The whole world knows it, but it's just Sean Mark's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, and someone who hasn't watched basketball before is be like, they can't get the ball. Maybe they should get somebody bigger.
Yeah. Kidnap those guys, all right, but they won't solve the issue. Nets finna win tomorrow, and it's gonna give the fans false hope. Yeah, like I said, you can't really put your hopes on this team every night, bro. Like Shells was saying before, it's like we deserve better as fans. It's like at least come to play every night. Come play hard every night, bro. That's all we ask. Even if we lose, I don't even care if we lose. If we give good effort and play hard, that's all I care about. Like this game, we didn't care about this game, bro. We didn't. From the first half, you could tell we didn't care. Everyone talks about it, but Mark doesn't do. Yeah. About Ben Simmons tonight, we went 30 minutes in without talking about Ben like that. I liked everything I saw from Ben tonight. I mean, I think he could have been a little bit more aggressive, but he did what he was supposed to. I mean, 11 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks.
That's the benchmark, bro. That's his benchmark. That's what he's supposed to do every night. So I'm cool with Ben.
It was honestly on KD and Kai and the rest of the team. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, Seth Curry gave us good minutes, 14 points. Patty was bad. Joe was bad. I mean, Royce, how'd y'all feel about Royce tonight? I mean, I don't know how I feel about Royce. 11.6 assists, 7 rebounds. It just Royce was okay on offense, but it's just on defense he was just bad. Like there were so many 3-pointers he gave up. I said like the Tobias cooked him for a little bit. He was just a little bit of defensive lapses from Royce. But it's like every game, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with Royce. Because some games I love Royce and some games I hate Royce.
He's the most inconsistent player of all time. He's got to be like the only time like he was doing anything on defense is when like Paul Reed would like put his elbow down into him or Montrezl Harrell. That was it. That was the only time he did anything on defense. His rotation and IQ is poor.
Yeah. Some games I love Royce, sometimes I hate Royce, bro. It's like I don't know what to do with Royce.
Rage, you didn't have to do him like that. Of all time,
he's kind of retarded. I mean, I trust Andre Drummond on rotation better than him.
Yo, chill.
Where's he at on the top 10 most? Where's he at on the top 10 most inconsistent players of all time? Where's he at? Where would you rank?
About 1. I'd have to say 1.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, who's working?
It is crazy because, like, bro, you look at the box score. That man will put up like 22. he'll shoot like 70 from 3, and in the next game, like he'll have like 5 points. It's crazy.
Who shoot 1
and in the clutch? Remember, he had two. He literally had 2 game winners this season.
Yo, but in that same game, he shot 1 for 7 from 3, and his rotations were poor.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a love-hate with me and Royce.
It doesn't even make sense. How did he get the game winner after shooting 1 for 7?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I hate it. I don't know how this feels about Royce. It's just, Julian, you got anything on this game or like some words?
This is not my team no more. I'm playing. It's not that serious. I don't know. Everybody just kind of played bad. Yeah. I'm not really tripping. Like, I don't know, bro. Everybody just was in the locker room and was just like, let's play ass today, like as a collective, as a unit, togetherness, and that's all that happened.
It was agreed upon before the game.
It was a general consensus.
You think that's for like 1, 2, 3? We're gonna lose.
It was a general consensus.
Like,
yeah,
1, 2, 3. We're gonna lose.
Instead of chanting win, they said lose on 3.
Lose on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lose.
They were discussing it, and the decision was unanimous that they were gonna come out and just kind of play ass. It is what it is. They just, it happens sometimes. Sometimes people don't like to win. It is what it is. It's okay, but it's not that big a deal. Like, I wouldn't look at it and be like, oh my God, we're not gonna make the playoffs and all that. It was just a bad game.
Nah, the season's over.
The season might be over.
Don't say that. Season's not over.
Nah, it's
AJ,
over,
bro, get your team.
It's over because we're 18 games in. It's over.
It says over. Oh my God.
Robert Williams for Joe Harris. Let's just
because the Celtics, a lot of these teams are smart enough not to trade for Joe Harris.
Yeah. Let's just go get Robert Williams.
It's definitely hurt Joe Harris's trade value this game, because this is on national TV. Everybody's watching this. They're like, people probably thought it was going to be a blowout. You know what I'm saying? And they see the Sixers winning. They're like, oh, let me tune in. They're like, what I'm saying?
I still have faith in Joe. I thought the string of games where Kyrie was suspended, I thought it was a blessing in disguise, because like prior to that, like Joe and Seth was kind of struggling, and I was like, okay, they're going to be able to get more touches, and they're going to be able to get, and Seth was able to do that. Seth's been kind of like mid a little bit, but I still think he's back. But Joe is just like, he's just not hitting that same level, bro. And I'm just like, Joe.
I still have faith in him, but if he's not shooting well, Jacques Vaughn can't put him in a situation where he continues to do bad. It's kind of on Jacques Vaughn, because if he isn't, obviously players are going to have days where they're not making their shots. If that happens, why are you playing him?
Yeah.
Jacques Vaughn is putting him in a position to fail.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I said, I still want to give Joe a chance too, but it's like, if you see him playing like this, you gotta sub him out. Like I said, it's just how coaching goes. The best coaches are not afraid to sub out like their stars, anybody on the court who's playing bad. That's what the best coach is. Steve Nash couldn't do that.
Now look, we having coaching problems, but let's just, regardless of what happens, right? Whenever we have a game where Jacques Vaughn makes a mistake, let's all just hold hands and be thankful that Steve Nash is still gone. That's all I'm saying. Like it's gonna be problems. But like, what is Stephen A said about who's the player he always makes fun of? Fuck, Rage. Who is it?
You just Stephen A.
He got a YouTube. Yeah.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
Oh, Kwame.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kwame Brown.
I can't even let Robert. But he was like, Stephen A. Like when you get rid of nothing and turn it into something, that's basically so just be a little more patient. It's okay.
Nah, honestly, we could have used Kwame Brown tonight. We could have used Kwame Brown tonight.
Kwame Brown is underrated. He was really a top like 20 player when he played, but people just don't know basketball like
bro. He was worthy of that number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. Shout out to Joel. He said, "What did the Nets fans do to deserve this?" I'm so sad. I agree with you, bro. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this at all,
bro. But if Joe can get back to you remember them good old days when Joe would just casually shoot 48% from 3. Remember that?
Bro, Yuta is the new Joe. Yuta might be the new Joe, bro.
Don't say that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yuta is looking like Yuta might be the new Joe Harris right now.
Yuta's like right now, yeah. Yuta, bro. I'm so happy about picking him up, bro. Can we just appreciate him like as a unit, bro. He's literally like what we needed. I feel like really now all that we really need is like a center.
Yeah.
And we need reps as a team and shit like that. Try to like build a little system. I really feel like that's all we need, and we can compete against any team at a high level in the playoffs.
Somebody shout out to Robert. He said we switched Canadian Steve Nash for the Black Nash.
What the fuck, bro? What kind of bro? What is he saying?
Honestly, they just traded ethnicities.
Yo, you know what it is?
Oh my god.
With the Jacques Vaughn hire, and this is why I was so upset with the Jacques Vaughn. I went
Bro,
ghost.
that shit is depressing.
It's because this is the same thing. We didn't do no interviews like last time. No interviews, no coaching candidates, nothing. You know, just let me be cheap and just sign the guy that's on the staff to a contract. Like, come on, bro.
We're scared of
if it was a 1 year, yeah, like if it was a 1 year deal of a Jacques Vaughn, I'll be cool. But I think we signed him for more than 1 year, which is I'm confused.
Yeah, he's here for this year, next year.
You know what I'm saying? Like sign him through the year. If you're gonna do this, you can't find no coaches, you can't get email. At least sign him for the year. Sign him for the year, and then find a new coach at the end of the year.
It's crazy because that Shams tweet, the Nets are expected to hire Ime, and then Woj said it should be expected within 24 to 48 hours. Then what happened?
Yeah,
bro, it was really like they were just scared of backlash, bro. Like I don't know.
But of course, Kyrie had to post some bullshit.
Somebody said My Little Pony ass organization. Yeah, that's hilarious.
You talking about today?
Nah, I'm talking about back when he posted that anti-Semitic thing.
Okay. But regardless of that situation, we still could have signed him. And like, unless the NBA stepped in, the Nets were Nets. Like I said, the Nets care about Twitter more than they care about the team. They care about the media backlash more than they care about the team.
Except when it comes to the summer and when KD requested a trade and not like being smart.
Yeah.
And
it's like if there's no reason why Ime shouldn't be here unless well, I know like there's some people on the staff that were upset that Ime might have been here, which I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people in the Nets organization, and what she told me was that a lady cried when they heard Ime was about to be hired. Somebody in the Nets staff cried.
Oh my god!
Fire her!
And I'm like, why are you? I'm like, this overreaction. You're crying because Ime is gonna get hired. It's like Ime was just here 2 years ago. Why didn't you cry? Why didn't you cry 2 years ago?
I forgot Ime didn't have a consensual relationship. I forgot it wasn't consensual.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you were about to cry, like, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't understand. Like, he was here 2 years ago, so she's crying because Ime is about to be hired. Like, why are you? He was here 2 years ago. You didn't cry 2 years ago, so why are you crying now? Because that's here or there. That's here or there. You know, that's here or there. I'm just saying that's probably part of the reason why you didn't get hired.
Hey, like I said, we support cheating over here. That's all. I've been saying that. You know, Ime, bro.
Fire her.
You always got a home here, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Like, she was doing the most.
God,
like
damn,
Ime is not no rapist or nothing. Like, come on, yo.
The relationship was literally consensual, but
it was consensual. You didn't do nothing illegal. You didn't do nothing illegal.
God, fired a bit.
You said F her tears. Yeah. So like I think somebody reported that out too. Like Scoop reported at it too. Like some Nets staff were worried about Ime being hired, but I'm like,
man, fuck them. Why wouldn't, bro?
But like I said, it's
I couldn't be an owner, bro. I couldn't be an owner.
You would still do it? You would be like, F her. You're hired, Ime.
Bro, Ime would have been. It wouldn't have been a discussion. It wouldn't have been a. We would have been scouting. He would have got signed. I don't care if you don't like it. Bye. Fire. Yeah. It's done.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I probably still would have hired Ime. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying I would have hired, bro. I would have hired him.
But that's just me. Maybe I'm just because I mean, I guess it's a business and you're supposed to care about,
the view, of the team. Yeah. No,
you're supposed to care about your employees.
We not supposed to care about one employee. Fuck her. Hey, look, me, like I said, bro. Day one, as soon as I would have fired Steve Nash before the season started, and I would have been pushing for Ime off top, bro. Like,
yeah,
that shit, bro. That was a layup, bro. It was a lob. Like, it was literally like meant to be, but you care about all this media shit, man. Like,
Yo,
people would
why
have
they
probably
watch?
been upset. Bro, watch out, bro. Why y'all doing that?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, as far as coaching, we're cooked. Unless Jacques Vaughn shows me something in the playoffs, we're cooked.
No, we
But
not.
like I said,
we not like.
think
We not good.
Well, as far as coaching goes, I think. No, I'm not gonna say Jacques. Jacques gonna have good coaching games. It's gonna be
gonna have
because
good
he's a coach. He has experience, so he's gonna have.
I feel like
games
every
where he
coach
coaches
has
well.
bad games. I feel like every coach has bad games though.
Every coach got bad games.
Yeah,
am I overreacting?
I'm not gonna overreact just yet. Like,
except Greg Popovich and
because we had one which was one of the worst losses in Nets history.
Yeah.
And then tonight
he's had 2 bad losses. That was, I mean, that out of every game he's had 2 bad losses. He's had some pretty good wins though. So who knows?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let me take that. I'm gonna give Jacques. Like I said, I'm gonna give Jacques the whole season.
We gotta wait for a little bit. Yeah, we're giving him the whole season. If
when
he
the
doesn't
playoffs,
show up for the whole season, then that's a problem.
I'm gonna give him a chance because when the playoffs start, that's when we're gonna know who really coaches. Because I always say, the playoffs is the best tester for the coach. You know what I'm saying? That's when we're gonna really know if you can coach, Jacques. But when we get down to them playoffs or if we're in the play-in playoffs, we're gonna know who's gonna coach. We're gonna know if you're a good coach.
Yeah. Plus, he's got a whole year to figure. He's got a whole regular season to figure out what we should be doing when it comes, prime time.
Yeah. Let me get out of here. I wasn't here for too long, honestly. Somebody said those were tears of joy. Small ball rotation. Yeah. It was just piss poor effort tonight. Like I said, rebounding, disgrace. Everything down the line, coaching, rebounding, players not playing hard, switching was soft. We just played soft. It was just a soft team. Embarrassed, man. Embarrassing. I can't even show my face. This is embarrassing.
We gonna watch. We gonna bounce back. We gonna win the next one.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and SoundCloud. We are on all platforms. We are playing tomorrow versus the Raptors, so we'll be back tomorrow.
Too bad Siakam is out because anytime a good team has their players out, that means they get an automatic boost to everyone. When their star players out, it gives a plus 30 shot 3-pointer to the bench.
They all get Gatorade boost.
Yeah,
the Gatorade boost.
They all get Gatorade boost.
They bought some boost, right? They bought it for one game. And they decided to just shoot the lights out.
Yeah, this is just I can't.
AJ, bro, this is all your fault, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me read this last super chat.
Why'd you tell the Nets to play bad today?
I didn't. They did that on their own.
Nah, it was.
Joel said, "I'm going to sleep. Wake me up if we go to the finals or if we even make it to the playoffs."
Wake you gonna be in a fucking coma. That's not a sleep. That's
We're gonna be gone for 4 months.
You might be gone for a couple years. Depending.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a light little nap.
He says a light nap, little 4-month nap.
A little 4-month nap. My bad.
Yeah, we'll be back, y'all.
We're gonna be back, y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah. We'll be back. These comments are getting a little toxic.
How are they getting toxic? Oh,
they're getting a little toxic.
No, they've been like this the whole stream, so I haven't been paying attention.
Y'all think we should what's it called?
What?
Y'all think we should try and get Giannis in the offseason?
Yo.
Yeah.
Bro, let's get Giannis, bro.
I was thinking more of LeBron.
Somebody said fire King Vaughn. All right, we out of here.
All right, brother.
King Vaughn.
Why did you say that?
King Vaughn.
What the fuck?
This is what we doing in this nation. King Vaughn. This is what we doing.
Why is Joanne lying?
Brother, man.
Philly fans still love Ben. I'm out.
She's lying.
And put on.
Appreciate you, Joel, man. Appreciate you.